Okay, hi, this is Emily. In this video, I'd like to show to you one of the functionalities of Qualtrics, which I really like, and that's embedded data. This is just one way of using embedded data. There's different ways that you can use embedded data, but I'll show you one of them. So this is a survey that I have run in the past on a project called Opportunity Neglect, and I have actually used embedded data for this. And what you see here is a question within a block that actually will show to participants different things in these bolded areas. And so basically this bolded area, this area that I'm highlighting here is the embedded data functionality that I've inserted into the specific question. And this links back to my survey flow. In order to kind of create this, I can actually go to pipe text here and create an embedded data field or refer to an embedded data field and click whatever my field is that I want people to see, for example, chance, and then insert, and then it will create this text for you. It follows a specific, like a really specific formatting, so like you cannot have enters and stuff between this area, otherwise it will not work. So it's always best to just go into the pipe text instead of just instead of creating or writing this by yourself. So what I had here is that I actually wanted to show people within different conditions different probabilities of winning. So some of the people I wanted to have them see that they had a 1% chance of winning some stake of $1, or let's say you could change it within conditions as well of like less than $1 or whatever, and then a 99% chance of winning nothing. Whereas a different group of people, I actually wanted to show them a 99% chance of winning and a 1% chance of not winning. And so I could have created 3 different blocks or 2 different blocks showing them the different information, but you can also solve this with embedded data, which is much more efficient. And the other thing is it'll create one outcome or a column for the data, so I don't have to end up cleaning or combining columns when I actually analyze the data. And so how I do this is embedded data. What I can do is in the background, I can randomly assign people to an embedded data variable, and then basically create this gamble or this other block which refers back to this embedded data. So here I basically said I created an embedded data field by adding something basically below this, or by adding something here. And I said, okay, I want to define a variable which I call chance. And for these people, basically, I want to have chance be referred to in the actual survey as a 99%. And then the same person actually should see the different variable op chance, which is the opposite chance of a 1%. And then I also want this person to have the stake of, I had 99 cents. And so basically by creating this variable, I have now in the background created this information for the system to know that whenever I'm calling chance, I will insert 99%. You don't have to create like 3 different embedded data fields within a survey, but if you do that, then the same person will be shown these different things within their question. So yeah, that's kind of one of the functionalities for embedded data. Another thing that I wanted to tell you, by the way, that I didn't mention in this last video is that whenever you make changes to a survey, always make sure to hit publish. If you do not publish, then your survey will not be automatically updated. This is a new function to Qualtrics, and it wasn't the case before. And so sometimes, or like the very first time that they made this change, I actually had to rerun my survey because I forgot to publish or I didn't even know about it. So always make sure to publish things. Another thing that I didn't mention in my last video is I did mention that you should name the questions up here. But what you cannot do here with the naming is you cannot have an enter between the variable types or something. It always has to be one continuous variable name. So you could call it like age condition 1, but you cannot just call it age condition 1. So make sure that whenever you think of variable names that you label them without any spaces in between. Okay, so this kind of demonstrated to you some of the basic functionality related to embedded data. Another thing I'll show you is randomization within blocks. I think this is a great example here. And so I might want to randomize the order of questions within a block. So for example, here I have a scale with like a lot of questions, and then I have another scale down here, and I might not want them to be shown in exactly this order, but I might want to show this randomly so that I kind of counterbalance the questions and make sure that people aren't like primed by a specific question, that there's no question effect. And so I can basically create this randomization. Actually, when I haven't done it before, you would have to go to block options and then click question randomization up here. And then you can create an advanced randomization. And I've already done this here, but you can randomize the questions and insert all of them. Or you can also randomly insert only a subset of the questions here. So if I only wanted to show one of the two questions, for example, or one of the two questions within the block, I could add that here. And I could also say that I don't want to show a specific question here. Another thing I could do is I could specify how many questions are on each page. That's when actually participants look at the survey. They could see only one question rather than 3 questions on the same page. Another randomization function that I might want to do is I might want to randomize the order of the questions here on the side. So especially when I have matrix style questions, I might again want to randomize the order in order to counterbalance and avoid any type of order effects. And so I do that by clicking here on the little wheel and clicking on randomization again, and then I can randomize the order of all choices. A final thing I might want to do is I might want to recode the numbers or the background of how in my data set these answers will be coded. And I do that by looking here at recode values, and with that I can actually see how my output will be recoded, or will be put out in my data set. And I can see here, up here, it will be shown as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the names of the variables are this. And I might also want to kind of change the naming of each of the individual questions, which I already did here. And I can click here by question export tags, and this is actually how this specific question will be shown in my data set in the end. So I hope this was more or less clear. I'm always there to answer questions in case it wasn't. Yeah, so that was it.